Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Grizzly Bear Sim's YouTube channel, and welcome back to Midtown, USA for Farming Simulator 19. As I had indicated after episode number one, I'm basically back into another episode. We're in the same game day. Not much time has expired from the last time that we were together. I am just going to basically get Billy Bob here set up. Yes, Billy Bob and Jack are back with me. If you're new to my channel, then you might be wondering who Billy Bob and Jack are. Well, they are characters that are part of my Let's Plays, and so they help me with various chores around the farm. And this video series on Midtown USA for Farming Simulator 19 is going to be absolutely no different. They will both have quite a bit to do from time to time here on the farm. And right now, like I said, I am helping Billy Bob get set up and get ready to go and seed some oats up in field number 3 up there. I believe that our liquid fertilizer is in here. Let's see if we're close enough. There we go. There we go. All right. Had to open the lid there, even though the lid's open on um, the fertilizer storage unit. I guess that is required to have it open on the for the liquid fertilizer as well. Anyway, all right. So as I had said in episode number one, I have a lot to kind of bring you all up to speed on. And again, if you are new to my channel, I do the occasional role play stuff within videos. I also kind of talk about real life stuff. I talk about some of the things that is happening in my life, um, and so I kind of want to just maybe bring you all up to speed over the next video or two. Try not to draw this out too awfully long, because obviously then folks will get bored. I'll get bored, and next thing you know, everybody's bored and we fall asleep. But so yeah, kind of since January, things were really busy. And to be quite honest, I mean, I can't remember when I first heard about the coronavirus. I'm thinking it was in the January timeframe was kind of when news broke about it had, you know, people started getting sick in China and then other places around the world. And and of course in January I was very busy with work and all that kind of stuff, as I had kind of indicated in my temporary farewell video that I recorded some 7 or 8 months ago. But in any event, kind of in the March time frame was when it really began to impact the area that I live in the Denver, Colorado area. We kind of had a small little hotspot up in the mountain communities where, because the ski slopes were still open, we had a lot of nice late spring snow. And I don't ski anymore, but we had a lot of late spring snow, and so the ski resorts were still quite busy. And actually, we're going to put oats over on field number 2 because I think we're going to come and cultivate um, a part of this field here later today. We need to cultivate that before we actually plant anything on it. So we will just get this going down over here on this field. But anyway, we all started work. My office, where I worked before the layoff, we all started working from home in around the middle point of March, and everything was fine. Staying productive, staying busy, as best as one can. Obviously, working kind of in the IT field, we had a lot going on. We still had a lot of things that needed to get done, a lot of things that we needed to, a lot of people to still support, and all of that kind of stuff. And all that was going just fine. I'm going to use Courseplay for this, so we're going to get over here on fertilizing seeding. We're going to do our course generation. It's going to be field number 2, and we're going to put a headline around this just so that it's a little easier for him to turn. And doesn't matter about that. and not sure what headland overlap is. That is new. This is the latest and greatest version of Courseplay. I'm assuming that it means to overlap the headland by 7%. That's what I'm going to assume that is what that means. So we will just kind of see what that is about, and then there is our starting point. So we'll help Billy Bob get on the straight and narrow as we spin him around here, and then we'll go back to the main farm and figure out something else to do. Probably do some fertilizing on this field number 3. And that way it'll be ready to cultivate. That'll be ready to cultivate that under. So first waypoint, drive course, and there he goes. Billy Bob is planting oats on Midtown USA for Farming Simulator 19. Let's jump out, try not to get run over. All right, sorry about that. My phone rang. Obviously, I need to keep my phone on and listen for opportunities and everything, job opportunities and all that good kind of stuff. So my apologies for that. It is mid-afternoon that I'm recording this video. I have completed my chores for the day, which more or less consisted of doing some painting, doing some trim work, and doing a bit of sanding on the trim work. And we're going to take this tractor here. Tell you what, let's pull this trailer around, and we'll park it. We'll park it over here because we'll need to go get some seeds, I believe, in the next day or two, maybe. Animal types that we're running on this map, we are running chickens and we are running sheep at this particular point in time. We're going to leave our options open for beef cattle or for dairy at a point in time in the future, but right now we're just going to stick with those 2 animal types as we kind of get our farming legs back under us again, because it's been a while, right? And I just realized after I recorded that first video that I sound a little bit hoarse, and I'm not sure why. I'm guessing it's just allergies again. Nothing has really changed on that in that aspect as far as allergies and stuff goes with me. Still have seasonal allergies, pretty bad from time to time, and it just is the way it is. But hopefully things will get better in the fall. Now we've got a little bit of hay put up from what we're going to pretend was last year, and but we'll definitely be looking at cutting some grass as soon as we can. And also we have leased a alfalfa meadow up at the north end of the map that we're going to mow and probably bale that. And feed a combination of regular standard hay and alfalfa hay to our sheep and see what sort of wool production that gets us there. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to field number 3, and we're at least going to get started. I'm about 10 minutes into this video, and this video may not be as long as the first one was, but anyway, I'll kind of get caught back up here with what I was saying about the whole pandemic and working from home stuff. It all kind of broke loose, and I don't have access, no idea. See what is being, yeah, okay, it's just a little hard to see with the way that the light and those I guess those are corn stalks maybe that are there on the ground. But anyway, so the whole pandemic thing started here in Colorado anyways in mid-March, and working from home, and had lots of stuff to do and everything. But the company that I've been working for, and like I said, I've spent 22 years here. Just significant reorganizations, significant changes within management, which kind of started in the December, January timeframe for us. And so, it began looking like that, some something was going to happen. I had no idea it was necessarily going to be me, but we just, you just sort of get that feeling. And if you work in this industry, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're just, the writing starts appearing on the wall. And I know that's a cliche, but it really is true. And again, if you work in this field, IT field, you know what I'm talking about, and not a lot that you can do about it. So I think I need to go over here because this is almost impossible to see where you've been with the way the shading works on this. So I need to come up over here and set GPS. Do I not have GPS on this tractor? I guess I do not have GPS on this tractor. Well, that will need to be something that we need to have installed on this tractor so that we can do this appropriately. And of course, it is an odd-shaped field, and maybe I should have just went ahead and cultivated the thing and saved us some trouble. But I'm not planning on keeping us very long, and I'll just do this, and then we'll get one of the boys to come up here, probably Jack, to come up here and clean this all up and get this set up. Get this set up for us to actually probably plant more oats here. We've got a lot of oats in the silo, and kind of trying to maximize on what we have left over from last year versus what we think will be strong pricing for some of these crops this year, this summer and fall. We are going to grow some of this traditional stuff that we have kind of always that we've kind of always grown within Grizzly Bear Sim videos. We're going to do wheat, obviously, because we planted wheat in episode number 1. We're going to do oats. We're going to do some probably some canola, and if maybe, fingers crossed, and I don't know, you guys know that I did Midtown USA in Farming Simulator 17, and you know that we kind of got lucky with the ability of being able to double crop things, and so we'll see if we're going to be fortunate and lucky again, where that we could actually get the wheat off of these fields, the wheat and the oats off of these fields, and then come back in and put soybeans. So we will see if that is going to allow us the opportunity to do that. And I see that Billy Bob is slipping. I don't know, it seems to come on and come off. Now this map does have the mud. I forget what that's, dynamic mud, I believe is what that is called in smart terms. And I have not deactivated that. I did deactivate it in FarmSim 17 simply because it was kind of a chore, because if you remember this map in 17, you know that the dairy farm was right behind, kind of on the property with the main farm area. And it was really difficult to try to get in and out of that without slipping and sliding and wreaking havoc. And so I did deactivate the dynamic mud in 17, but I've left it on for now. So we will see how courseplay behaves with the dynamic mud. And it doesn't look like he's moving. It looks like he might be. Well, it kind of looks like he might be sideways. I think what we'll do is we will go and rescue him and turn that off, and we'll head up over here. We'll go rescue him and then probably wrap this video up, because I can't tell where I've been with the way that shading and everything comes on the field with those stalks laying down there. And Billy Bob is a smart, very smart guy. He really truly is. But now he sees me coming. You see what happened. You see what happened. The deal is he was sat there not really doing anything. And even though I've got these trackers on the tractors, and I can tell when the tractor's not moving because it tells me that he's stuck. Well, that's because he's sitting there reading his comic book. Busted, buddy. Busted. Okay. Well, what are you gonna do? Good help is good help is good help. I'm gonna get my camera spun around here before we end up breaking the fence down. The traffic on this map is a bit squirrely, and that's been one of my pet peeves with traffic on a farm simulator map. Is that these these people just don't know how to drive whatsoever. But we've left it on for now. We'll see. As long as that doesn't, as long as that doesn't interfere with course play, then I'm fine to leave it on. But if it starts to jeopardize our course play function and everything, then I will definitely pull the plug on that because I've already been sideswiped once by a car that was supposed to have stopped because there was not necessarily a stop sign, but the car turned left and I was going straight and didn't have a stop sign and literally got T-boned. So we'll walk over here and I'll show you a little. See, he stopped again. He saw me drive off and now he's gone back to eating a sandwich or reading his comic book or whatever. So we've got quite a bit of equipment now. I kept some of the stuff, changed some of the colors around, but I've kept a lot of the stuff that CCS 101 put on the map. We did substitute the John Deere. I do like to have a little bit of green on my maps. We uh, we substituted, I believe, the combine. Just mainly swapped it around. I think that is a Stevie mod for the same combine that was on the map. But then the three Massey tractors are still here. I took away I think it was a Challenger tractor. I put the John Deere on here. I gave us a New Holland sprayer, and this Massey was on the map already. And of course, if you know me, if you watch my videos, you know that I don't like to plow very much, so I always go with this behemoth of a plow. I think it's 50 foot, and that just makes quick work out of anything that has to do with plowing. We've got the big Farm King auger. This will be necessary to fill these GSI bins up. Now, these GSI bins, the cool thing about these is they hold one product and one product only at a time. We've got three of them. Now, we've still got our standard silos over here where we can dump anything, more or less anything that we grow on this map. We can still dump that here. We'll run it through the dryer and everything. So like maybe for long-term storage, we run things through the dryer if it needs to go through the dryer, and then we'll we'll move them especially if we start running out of space in these silos. We'll move them around over here to the GSI bins maybe. We'll just see. The whole Farm King auger thing is a little bit of a it's a little tricky to get to work. I was messing with it yesterday off camera, and I was moving our oats from over there to over here and putting them in this first bin. And I set the Farm King up and had it working just perfect, and went and got the second load. And in the meantime, it had moved itself away from from the trigger up there, and so I had to kind of reset it. And anyway, we'll use it as long as it's working out okay. Now we're also going to do a little bit of anhydrous ammonia. We're going to apply this. Now I've been doing some research on anhydrous ammonia, and depending on kind of where you live within the country, and I'm talking about the United States, kind of depending on where you live within the country, some farmers apply anhydrous ammonia in the fall, kind of after the crop is done. Some do it in the spring before they plant the corn, and mainly they plant it for corn. It's from what my research has showed, or at least the people that I have been watching on YouTube, they've been dealing with corn. And actually, some even put it down when the corn plants are about anywhere from 6 to 8 inches tall, because this one video I watched, basically the title was Corn Loves Ammonia. And they talk about how once they apply the anhydrous ammonia, how the corn crop just really takes off from there. So obviously, I don't think we can do anything, once we put the seeds in the ground. So we'll probably adopt a before planting procedure for applying the anhydrous ammonia. But I've never done that. I've never used this on a farm simulator map. I know it was available for 17, and obviously we have it now here by CCS 101 on Midtown USA. All right, well, Billy Bob is just going to drive me around the bend with his laziness, and so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sign off for now. So episode number 2, close out episode number 2. And I don't know where I got this international harvester truck. This might have been a mod from Eustace Farmer that I got from him for 19. But this is our truck that we're going to use. Very cool. I like that. But anyway, I'm going to wrap things up. Say goodbye to everyone. Please take good care of yourself, also of each other in this new normal that we live in. And I think in the first episode I said how I didn't like that term. But it is what it is. And be safe out there, and take care of your family, take care of yourself, and come back and watch another video. And I'll have, again, as I said in episode number 1, I'll have more information about other content coming to the channel in due time. Probably Flight Sim will probably be the next thing that's going to come to the channel, and it's going to be some tours around the world showing off Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and showing off some of the wonders of the world, some places where I've been, maybe some places where you've been. Maybe if you have a request, if you want to see something, what it looks like in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, then let me know. And I hope to have my Discord channel going again, the Grizzly Bear Sims one. It will obviously be brand new because I rebranded the old Grizzly Bear Sims YouTube channel to become Simply Safe Mods. And I just want to keep those two things separate, just so that there is not any confusion. And as people start, joining, there isn't problems and everything. So, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and thanks for hanging in there with me and being patient with me all these many months that I've been silent. And I hope you're enjoying the content on this. We're going to get the planting done. We're going to do some other things. We'll probably do a little bit of forestry, not a whole lot, but just to let you know me, I don't do a whole lot of forestry, but do just maybe a little bit of forestry to earn some money, and we'll just kind of have fun here on Midtown USA for Farming Simulator 19 by CCS 101. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.